Man, okay. Welcome to Warthunder. Still not feeling too great, but I showed off the Hellcat, and I didn't show off the A-36. So I thought I would attempt to show off the A-36 here today. Um, it's not as good as the Hellcat. Hellcat, of course, being a 3.3, has multiple bomb drops and H-4 rockets, and it's got good armor, good handling. It's everything you really want in a strike aircraft. The A-36 is a little bit more situational. You've only got one bomb drop with these 500 pounders, but you still have 650 cals, and you're still pretty much a fighter plane. So for instance, right now, I'm keeping my bombs on, even though I probably shouldn't, because they've got 3 planes inbound right now, right? So kind of thinking, well, team, it's a little early in the game, so the team probably doesn't have AA guns up yet, which means it really comes down to me to kind of prevent these guys from going on a tear. Luckily, these guys don't look like they're the smartest group of guys in the world. 217 decided that he immediately wanted to switch into dogfight mode, which probably wasn't great. But now I'm, of course, pulling right in front of the rest of the bad guys here. So, 217 is regretting his life decisions at the moment. Pulling straight up to come at me like that. That wasn't very smart. He probably won't be around for long. If he gets home, then he deserves it. I'm not even going to bother chasing him. Got another plane here. Smaller one. Looks like it's probably a 109. Multiple other small planes, actually. So this is probably going to turn into a dogfighting video, and I'm not even really aiming to do that. I was just going to kind of highlight how good the A-36 is as both a ground attacker and a dogfighter. Okay. Second one's down. Yep. Tail gunner on that guy. We're just going to pull up right past him. Not even going to worry about it. I'm gonna pull in on this guy here. Kill him as well. Alright, so that's 3 kills. Still got a guy hanging out below me. It's a Stuka, looks like. So, I'm just gonna nose over and then go get him, because he's a Stuka. Stukas are kind of defenseless. Come on, A-36. You're faster than that. My engine's totally fine, so I don't know why I'm bleeding so much airspeed. This guy is like dedicated to the proposition of putting me down. You're out of altitude, buddy. We're getting pretty close to his airfield. Alright, he's dead. Alright, so let's rotate back this way. We are leaking fuel now, but we did just knock out 4 enemy planes in one sortie, so I will happily trade leaking fuel for that. And I still got 500-pound bombs, but once I get rid of them, I need to go back to base anyways. So really, this kind of works out. So instead, we're just going to keep on flying here. See if we can find an enemy tank on the way home, drop the bomb on him, and then keep on pushing. I think that's probably going to be the play. I don't really know where their spawn is, though. I don't think that shot came from the right. Oh, it did. Okay, well, probably not the best bomb drop, but yeah, that wouldn't. Alright, we're out of here. I'm going to let the other guys go do their jobs. We've done a pretty good job of establishing air superiority just with our little dogfight run there. Once again, not really what I was planning on doing in this. I was really planning on doing more ground attack stuff, but I guess, you know, when Warthunder hands you a bunch of suicidal pilots, make yourself an ace. Or almost an ace, my bad. I'm sure maybe we'll get one more by the end of the game. I'm pretty confident. We can probably get away with it. Anyways, another wonderful thing about the A-36 that nobody really talked about. So I have dive brakes. So as far as lowering airspeed is concerned, to get set up for a landing, it's really nice because Army Air Corps planes are a little fidgety with their landing gear in Warthunder. They don't like coming down without anything less than about 170 miles an hour. So there you go. Airbag in. Landing gear's coming out. Switch that to landing flaps. And we are solid. That's a good little landing right there. There you go. Wasn't a 3-point landing, though. But I'll take it. Pretty solid. Alright, so obviously, get to the end of the runway here. And then we're going to re-up and rearm on both munitions and bombs. And then we're going to turn around and get back in there. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of why I like the A-36, though. You can really use it as a fighter plane if you fly intelligently. It's all about altitude. Usually it is with most American planes. If you got altitude, you're going to win 90% of the time if you fly aggressive and you fly smart at the same time, you know? So anyways, we're not going to take off here. We got two more bombs, fully upped on our machine guns. Got 30 minutes of fuel, so everything's going to be A-okay. We got plenty of teammates up in the sky. Looks like we got 2 Swedes and 2 other Americans with us. That's pretty solid. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get back over the top of that battle space. Do we have another plane up? Or the enemies do. He's way out there, though. You see him? He's at that white cloud. I'm going to point the reticle on it for you. He's right here. Right here. That's where he's at. He's in the center of my reticle right now. Kind of hoping he's a bomber, because bombers are easier kills than fighter planes, but if it is a fighter, I'm not going to fret. No big deal. We're an A-36. We can handle it. Everything's going to be just fine. So, as we approach the enemy forces here, it's time to start thinking about our approach angle, our attack angle, for how we want to come down. What I didn't do last time before we started our bombing run is identify really where their spawn is. So, obviously their spawn's over there by that light tank, while those spot markers are, which means that if we're going to line up, we want to be able to line up perpendicular along that street. It'll give us more room to accurately find the targets and then engage them without getting too worked up. So running horizontal down the street is what we want. Our fighter planes are attacking whatever the heck that thing is. Sorry. Alright, so he crashed. Now we're looking for bad guys in their spawn.
Thank you very much.
There's one right there. It's another unsuccessful bomb drop. That's 2 in a row for me. Wow. It's crazy. Come out here to do ground strike stuff, and I can't even do that right now. Silly me. What I can do, though, is 50 cal. So, let's do that. I think that guy's going to burn up anyways. I don't think he stands much of a chance. So, yeah. That's the A-36. Kind of thought I would do some ground attack with it, but just didn't happen. So, anyways, yeah. Isn't it a fun plane? I think it's a fun plane. I enjoy it. I think the A-36 is it's just a nice one to fly. Once again, it's not Hellcat level, but it's still good, and she's still pretty, and I love her. So, yeah.